What is chunking?
I don't
So
know.
chunking is actually super simple. It just means breaking big text into smaller pieces. That's it.
Psych!
That's the whole concept. Why? Because AI models cannot process 500 pages of text at once. They need smaller, digestible chunks. Think of it this way. If I give you one sentence, you don't have context. If I give you 500 pages, you can't remember it all. If I give you paragraph-sized chunks,
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
should you care? Let me ask you something. Have you ever asked an AI chat and got completely wrong answer? Like bizarrely wrong?
13 and 14 equal 27.
No. 13 and 14 added together don't equal 27. The sum is 27.
That usually happens because the retrieval system grabbed the wrong chunks, or grabbed chunks that do not have enough context. Here's what happens. Bad chunking, wrong data retrieved. Wrong data, hallucinations. Hallucinations, your users leave. Good chunking, it's the opposite. Better chunks mean better answers. Better answers mean your users actually used your app. So yeah, chunking matters.
Nice.
So that you know why chunking matters, let's talk about how to actually do it. LangChain gives us different options depending on what we are working with. And here's the cool part. There is no single best way. It depends on what you are chunking. Types of chunking. The first type is character chunking. This is the most basic way to chunk texts. It literally just counts the characters and splits when it's your limit. Like, okay, 1000 characters, cut here. Character chunking works well when you're just starting out, your text is pretty simple, you're building a small prototype, you don't want to overthink it. So what's happening here? First it tries to split on blank lines, the separators. Then it makes chunks of 1000 characters. And here's the important part. It overlaps by 200 characters. Why overlap? Because context matters. If chunk 1 talks about topic A and chunk 2 starts talking about topic B, the AI might miss the connection. But if they overlap, the AI sees how A connects to B. That's actually pretty smart. Now character chunking works, but it's not really smart. LangChain developers got tired of chunks getting cut. You get it? Recursive character chunking. This one is actually clever. Instead of just cutting 1000 characters, it tries to be smart about it. Here's how it works. First it tries to split on paragraph breaks. If that doesn't work, it tries line breaks. If that doesn't work, it tries spaces. It keeps trying different separators until the chunk is the right size.
Oh, try again. Try again. Oh, try again.
That means it avoids cutting sentences in half. Most people use this one, and for a good reason. The code is really similar to the first one, but the splitter itself is smarter. It doesn't just count characters. It looks at the actual structure of your text. That's why it's called recursive. It keeps trying different separators recursively.
It's Captain Obvious!
Yes, obvious.
Honestly, if you are building a RAG app and you are not sure what to use this one and you'll be fine. Code chunking. Code is different. You don't want a function split across two chunks. You don't want half a class definition in one chunk and the other half in another. That breaks everything.
Stupid!
So LangChain has a special chunker just for code. A normal splitter doesn't understand Python or JavaScript or whatever. It just sees characters. But a code splitter, it understands syntax. This splitter knows the Python language. So when it chunks your code, it respects Python syntax. Alright, so you have chunking that respects text structure and chunking that respects code structure. But what if I told you there is a way to chunk based on meaning? Yeah, it sounds crazy, but it's real.
Really?
Semantic chunking. Okay, so semantic chunking is different. Instead of counting characters or looking at paragraphs, it uses embeddings to understand what your text actually means. Then it groups similar ideas together. So if you have 10 sentences about dogs, they stay together in one chunk. And if you have 10 sentences about cars, they go in a different chunk. That's semantic chunking.
A few moments later.
Semantic chunking has a downside.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrifice?
It's slower. It's a trade-off. Speed versus accuracy. Last one, and this one is actually really practical if you are working with big models. Okay, so LLMs do not actually understand words. They understand tokens. A token is like a piece of text. Could be a word, could be a part of a word. Different models have different token limits. ChatGPT 4 can handle like 8,000 tokens or more. This chunker counts tokens instead of characters. That's useful because it guarantees your chunks will fit in the model's context window. So now you know 5 different tracking methods. Which one should you actually use? Here's my honest recommendation. Your first RAG app, use recursive character chunking. If it's an AI coding assistant, use code splitter. Research system or high accuracy needed, semantic chunking. Simple text, quick prototype, character splitter. Working with token limits, token splitter. See, it depends. But if you are starting out, just use recursive character chunking. If this actually helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and drop a comment below. It seriously helps the channel out. See you in the next one.